Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lions Postgame. A little bit late, but we were at the game yesterday, so didn't really get a chance to make the video. But Lions victory 24-6 over the Colts. Some will say it's luck because the Colts got all those bounties. And it was your defense that kind of shut them down from even getting in the end zone overall, besides the one drop pass by their tight end.
Yeah, it was mostly. I thought the Colts. I think the Colts have a pretty good team, except for they just get in their own way. Um, as far as ability goes, like I said, I think they got some real
They
talent on
they,
that team. But
they didn't look bad.
other than the one time we got called for taunting, it just felt like they were always on the wrong end of the ref's calls.
Anthony Richardson really did not have that great of a day. He threw 11 for 28 for 172 yards.
Well, no, I'm not saying they were great. I just noticed that with some tweaking and with some, as they grow and if he gets better, I think he could be a solid quarterback. I think the Colts are not a bad team. I just think that they're just really undisciplined or something. I don't know what it is.
It seemed like
I don't think they deserved every call they got, but the Lions are just efficient. They do what they have to do. They don't even have to be They don't have to do anything fancy or nothing. They're just really good.
They played well.
Yeah, they did.
Goff threw for 269 yards, no TDs. All the TDs we had were rushing between Gibbs and Montgomery. Few players did get banged up, and we'll figure out throughout the week who's playing, who's not, because it is a short week. Montgomery got hurt. Raymond got hurt. Decker got hurt. And I forget someone else did get hurt during the game.
Yeah.
But there are a few injuries that happened this week, and we'll see what happens by Thursday when we go play the Bears on Thanksgiving. Probably Montgomery and Decker will be back from what I can gather, but I don't know much about Raymond. But overall, you had a good round game. It felt like the Colts were like an old Lions team. Every single time they had a big play, there was a holding penalty.
Right.
Or another
That's
penalty.
What I meant. They were
every single time
getting in their own way. Their wide receivers. They should have had a couple. I thought at least that one touchdown they should have had. It's a great pass he made and just dropped it. And they dropped a few passes out there that would have been big if they could have. And then they had that one big play called back because of penalties, holding or whatever. And that was like the story of the game. And our defense again
played
well.
So our defense, they have 3 straight second half shutouts. They have not allowed a touchdown or a field goal in the second half of a game in 3 straight games.
Well, they're playing really bad teams,
they also have not allowed a touchdown in 10 straight quarters. So
yeah,
there's that too.
Yeah,
and your team itself has won back-to-back seasons of 10 plus wins for back-to-back years. You have tied the record for best start in franchise history.
Well, I can't say enough good things about the Lions themselves. For everything, it's just getting repetitive because we're going through a lull period where we don't see any reason why they don't win the next game against the Bears as well. And we expected them to win this. We expected to win the other one. This is a strange new world for us because we don't have
most wins. So like with the wins this week, they have the most wins in any 2-season span in franchise history with 22, and the season's not even over yet. So that's likely going to go up, right? On top of first 9-game win streak that this franchise has ever had. Well, not ever had, but second longest, because our original team went 10-0 before they lost 3 games,
and that should be broken this week.
Best start in franchise history, tied with that 10-0 start because they lost three in a row. So again, your team just keeps breaking records back to back to back every single week. There's something new that hasn't happened since the 1950s or the 1960s.
Well, again, we have not had a very good team in my entire life.
But also,
so that's not surprising that they're breaking records because all you had to do is be a good team, and they haven't had many.
But also at the same time, outside of that, like Gibbs and Montgomery, first running back tandem in NFL history, each rushed for 10 plus touchdowns in consecutive seasons.
Crazy.
Plus their yardage. So you
How's
got that.
Montgomery doing? Is he okay?
It looked like it was a shoulder injury
They
from
got to
what
keep
I
him out for
remember.
Thanksgiving, probably.
But they don't. I don't know 100% no. We'll figure that out,
I
I guess,
would.
as the week
I
goes.
get. Yeah,
It's a
I'd leave
short
him
week.
out.
It's difficult to tell what they're gonna do.
Let
You're
Vaitai get in there.
Vaki, not Vaitai.
Vaikai, yeah, Vaki, whatever his name is, Vaki.
Vaitai.
Vaki.
But we'll see what. Again, it's a short week. You're gonna play the Bears, and we'll get more into that in the post game. But overall, they played very well against the Colts. Was concerning in the beginning because the offense didn't get rolling until about the second half, but they did fine.
Oh, was probably, I mean, of all their games, probably the most blah. Because we just did it. I mean, there was nothing
But you didn't blow them
nothing
out.
really crazy happened in the game. There wasn't any huge plays.
They also
There
didn't blow
wasn't
them
any
out. So
right. I mean, they just were efficient. They did what they had to do. They won the game. How long was that field goal kick by?
56.
Woo! I knew it was
Something like
big.
that.
That was probably the most exciting play of the game.
56 yards
Um,
by Bates. But again,
right.
not much happened. But looking ahead, right, you have a total of, it seems to be 6 games left on the year. 5 of the 6, or not even 5 of the 6. 4 of the 6 are currently against teams with winning records. The Packers 8-3, Bills 9-2. Actually, no, my bad. Three of them, and then the Vikings at 9-2. So you got 3 high marked matchups. 49ers probably will be above 500 by the time you play them on Monday Night Football, the second game of the year. And then you got the Bears twice. So there's no doubt in my mind you're at least going to win at least 3 games out of the last 6.
Well, like I said, I want to get by Thanksgiving, and then we can kind of like reevaluate. I think we should relook at the final 5 games. They should beat the Bears twice. So
You
that's
hope they
12
beat the Bears
wins.
twice. Remember, they're playing outside late December.
The Bears suck.
But
But
they're playing
you know what?
outside late December.
I can't.
They
I
almost
can't
beat
really
the
say
Vikings.
that because I do think the Bears can surprise us on Thanksgiving.
They can.
And
I don't care how much of a favorite we are. They can. But
so yeah, they can.
overall,
You're right.
looking just quick look ahead overall, because we're just going to talk about the Bears game in the post game. You should have at least 13 to 14 wins this year, depending on what happens. You're a better team than the 49ers. I'm going to say that right now. You're a better team than the 49ers. You should beat the 49ers, even if you are in San Francisco. So that should be technically 4 wins, but I'm going to put that as a question mark because it is the 49ers.
Right, and that'll be a win that we kind of
And that will be a revenge game. That's a revenge game.
I'm not into revenge games because if we play them again in the playoffs, I mean,
You probably aren't. They're playing for their playoff lives.
So we'll see. Yeah, but the problem with them is they're just getting beat up.
They're playing the Bills, the Bears.
All the time.
The 49ers play the Bills in Buffalo, then the Bears, then the Rams, then the Dolphins, then us, and then the Cardinals.
Right.
The Cardinals are winning their division. The Dolphins are playing good again. The Rams are playing well. The only game I feel confident in them is literally the Bears game, and that's probably going to be close because the Bears are only 1 game behind them. So I honestly don't see a good future this year for the 49ers.
Well, okay. Yeah, I mean, their injuries are bad. I mean,
their injuries derailed them. And what else can you say?
If they could get healthy, I think they're still a dangerous team.
But we'll leave it at that. We won't get too deep into everything. With all that being said, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, share the video around. Let me know what you think about what happened this week. And until next time, see everybody soon.